Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Podcast, the podcast reviews and movies and talks that nerd shit. This is episode 776, and of course, this is your nerd. You're gonna hear the host, Shaun, with my wonderful co-host, Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Wonderful Monday night.
Live, early, and ad-free over on patreon.com/nerdcore, where you can get this episode live, early, and ad-free before anybody else gets to watch it when it uploads to the public on YouTube and on podcast platforms everywhere. Today we're going to be going ahead and continuing with our month, aka Zombie Month, as we discuss Edgar Wright's 2004 film Shaun of the Dead. But before we can go ahead and do that, Brad, how are you doing today?
I am doing okay. I went to work.
Me too, Brad.
Yep.
Me too.
Pay bills.
Yeah. A lot happened.
If I never have to see another PowerPoint presentation, swear to God.
Yeah. A lot going on at work today. I was like, yeah. But did you get doxxed?
No, I did not.
So I think that's a success, Brad.
Yeah, I agree.
Unlike some days, sometimes you get doxxed at work.
Yeah.
That's something you definitely got what's it called?
Yeah, I got the other day. So no.
Yeah. You got a chance to watch this movie last weekend, right?
I did. I actually watched this movie Sunday, and then I watched the movie we're reviewing Wednesday also on Sunday.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow, because Wednesday is Spawn.
I thought Tuesday was Spawn.
No. Spawn's always on Wednesday.
Maybe I was looking at the way it was written, not the dates.
Maybe I fucked up. Tomorrow's Dark City. Tomorrow's Dark City. Wednesday Spawn.
Which I watched Sunday.
Yeah. Either way, it's okay. I'm glad that you got to the movies.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
See, it wasn't me this time. No. I actually read it right.
Yeah. No, you're good. Either way, I mean, you got to the movies. It's important.
I mean, I watched the movies on Sunday, so we're all good.
Review of the Dead Month. Yep. Review of the Dead Month. Yeah. How was your weekend, Brad?
It was pretty good.
Yeah?
We did Father's Day Sunday morning with my dad. We went to brunch. And then...
Isn't Father's Day like next week?
It is, but we're going to go to Brenda's family for Father's Day next week. So
Okay.
But it was fun. Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Nice. I didn't really do much this weekend. Just what's it called? Had to take my dog to get her vaccinations and was given the news that she has fucking heartworms. So that's
God damn it.
Yeah, that's fucking great. So I gotta go and take her to the fucking vet now. A lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's gonna be fun. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. She's doing fine. Like, she's not like lethargic or anything. So it's like, probably more than likely caught it early.
Yeah, which is a good thing.
Yeah. But now for sure, I'm not gonna be missing any fucking days for her medicine.
No. Brenda has an alarm for all three.
Yeah.
So when it's their time.
Yeah. It's just I want to see if there's any place that sells it online that's not fucking expensive as shit, because it's just like I'm going to remember to go every fucking month, dude. Like.
Yeah, it's expensive as shit.
Yeah. They don't make convenience easy.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh. But yeah, so that happened. I went to Galveston. Photo walk. But today I got to watch this movie. So I can't wait to talk about it because this movie is fucking fantastic. We don't get the chance to talk about a lot of Edgar
I
Wright
picked a
here.
good one.
Yeah. We don't get the chance to talk about a lot of Edgar Wright here. So, with that said, Brad, I think if you're ready, I'm ready.
Yeah, let's do this.
If you've watched Shaun of the Dead, you should probably get out of here if you care about. If you haven't watched Shaun of the Dead, you should probably get out of here if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers, or you've already seen the film, go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning. It is in effect after these words from our sponsors in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's episode of the Nerd Court is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off your first order with code TheNerdCourt. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. Brad, introduce them to Edgar Wright's Shaun of the Dead.
All right, roll. Shaun of the Dead is a 2004 zombie comedy film directed by Edgar Wright and written by Wright and Simon Pegg. Pegg stars as Shaun, a downtrodden London salesman who is caught alongside his loved ones in a zombie apocalypse. It also stars Nick Frost in his film debut, Kate Ashfield, Lucy Davis, Dylan Moran, Bill Nighy, and Penelope Wilton. It is the first film in Wright and Pegg's Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy, followed by Hot Fuzz and The World's End. Shaun of the Dead was inspired by ideas Pegg and Wright used for their 1999-2001 television sitcom Spaced, particularly an episode in which Pegg's character hallucinates a zombie invasion. The film references the Night of the Living Dead films by George A. Romero. Principal photography took place across London and at Ealing Studios for 9 weeks between May and June 2003. Shaun of the Dead premiered in London on March 29th, 2004, before it was theatrically released in the United Kingdom on April 9th, 2004, and in the United States on September 24th. It was met with critical acclaim and commercial success, grossing $38.7 million worldwide on a budget of $6.1 million, and receiving 2 nominations at the British Academy Film Awards. It was ranked 3rd on the Channel 4 list of the 50 greatest comedy films and quickly acquired a cult following. In film studies, it is seen as a product of post-9/11 anxiety and a model for transnational comedy, while the zombie outbreak, as depicted in the film, has been used as a modeling example for disease control. And so directed by Edgar Wright, written by Simon Pegg, Edgar Wright, produced by Nira Park, cinematography David M. Dunlap, edited by Chris Dickens, music by Pete Woodhead, Daniel Mudford, and we have a running time of 99 minutes, budget of $6 million, box office $38.7 million.
All right. Brad, it's my first time watching this movie. I know this is probably not your first time, right?
No, this is probably my 3rd or 4th time.
Yeah. Not my first Edgar Wright film for sure. I mean, we've watched Hot Fuzz for a commentary on the channel.
Uh-huh.
We did a review of we did a watch, I believe, a Baby Driver as well. I've seen Last Night in Soho. I've never seen The World's End though. I think that's the only one left in this trilogy that I haven't watched from him. But I have to say, Shaun of the Dead is absolutely fucking fantastic. It is so much fun. It is insane how charming it is, but also how much of a parody it is of the zombie film. Like, there's some stuff there from the George A. Romero, the Night of the Living Dead film, that he just completely just, makes, it pokes fun at, and, but it does it really well, and it does it really respectfully and really funny. Like, the whole point that, like, Brad brought up is like, hey, why don't the zombies anymore, like, why don't they just pick shit up and break stuff anymore? Like, well, it kind of happened in this one, too.
Sure.
They fucking break, like, windows and shit, too. I
don't know if that's more them just running into it continuously and the window finally broke.
Yeah. I love the humor in this movie, but I think, to me, the best thing about this movie is obviously the editing in this movie. I mean, you really are introduced to what Edgar Wright's, like, fast-paced, style is like, and he only perfects it from here on out, man. I mean, this is it's very Edgar Wright, and I'm happy to say, like, after this movie, he starts to refine the style like more and more. But Brad, what are your initial thoughts?
I absolutely adore this movie. Um, Main reason I picked it. I mean, like I said, this is probably my third time watching it, and I think Raul brings out we're going to do a zombie month, and I'm thinking, okay, we could just go full Night of the Living Dead, Brains, yada yada. Why don't I throw a few comedies in there? Something different. And Shaun of the Dead is what came up, and I can't believe we've never reviewed Shaun of the Dead before. So I thought it was like a perfect reason to. Um, but yes, this is, as Roll said, a very charming movie. It's a lot of things. It's a zombie movie. It's a comedy. It's a buddy comedy. And I think that's what makes this film great is the on-screen chemistry of Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, um, who they're the stars of the movie. At the very beginning, they're two friends um, who are basically potheads and kind of losers in a way, but in this story, they're like end up being the heroes. So it's one of those. And throughout, I think after a third watch, from the onset, you look on it, it's very funny, but on the third watch, you catch the little moments that make this movie actually like stupidly hilarious. Like
Yeah,
when he goes to the mart and like he gets the Diet Coke and you see the blood prints on the machine there, and
yeah,
it's just the tiny slip, and he just slipped in blood. He's not fucking noticing it. It's instances like that they add in, and I think on the second or third watch you like start to notice this, and you're like, that's why this is really funny. Is they really like they were very detailed in their comedy.
yeah. Um, God, I also love the chemistry, of course, between Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. They're just fucking fantastic. They're great. They work just as great in what's it called, Hot Fuzz as well.
Yeah,
And God, but yeah, I love how they play off of each other in this movie. They just like their comedic timing is just the fucking best. It's the best.
and I mean it's true. Like it's a true friendship right there, and I think that shows through. I mean the instances that they're before even the zombies come out, they're funny. Like the flatmate, and they call him a prick, and he's like, "What'd you call me?" And it's like
Yeah.
it's just very hilarious moments throughout this film.
Yeah, I mean, just how it starts is like when they're what when they see the girl in the yard, in the garden, and he's like, "Hey, like, there's a girl in the garden," and he's like, um, when he goes inside to get the fucking camera, and he's struggling, he's just like,
It's like, help me. And then
yeah,
they're like, "Oh, we gotta throw stuff at its head," and they like just start like chucking anything and everything, like records, and
yeah.
they're going through the records, and they're like, "Oh, not that one." Like that's
It's
like
my
the
my,
second.
my second my
That,
second
that,
album I ever bought.
yeah, that's like the second print, like or the first print. It's like, oh, okay. It's like Batman, and they're like, "Oh, throw that one."
Yeah. Um, or at least head to the Winchester until everything blows over. Yeah,
How does
exactly,
a
exactly.
Winchester have a pint?
The fucking bit with the gun, bro. The fucking bit with the gun. Like, I was just
Oh,
like, dude,
of
they
being like,
they
oh, it doesn't shoot.
doesn't shoot. Yes, of course it's gonna fucking shoot.
Big Al was right. Big
Yeah,
Al was right about everything except dogs not being able to look up. Uh,
yeah. Um, but fuck,
but
dude, it's so fun. And then of course, my favorite scene is just the fucking the queen scene with inside the pub. Where to me the editing really shines the brightest, and it's where
yeah.
you see the signature, cutting to the beat of the music, and it's what Edgar Wright is known the best for.
I think there's multiple scenes. I like there's actually touching scenes like Bill Nye's as the stepdad, and he gets his monologue basically at the end there when he's dying, and it's very touching. And then they're like, Simon Pegg's character is like, he's dead, and mom's like, no, he's not. He's going, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And you kind of come back to, oh, this is a comedic zombie movie. Like we can't be
I love how they're like,
too
that's not
focused
your,
on
that's
that.
not him, and then the zombie one still has the what's it called, nerve to
Turns
turn
this
the
down.
fucking the sound off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick Frost's character throughout this, I think, is genuinely just fucking hilarious. Where
Well,
he
they
wants to
kept him
drive
too.
the flatmate's car because he never drove it, and then he sees the Jaguar and he wants to drive that, and so he gives them a reason to drive it by purposely crashing the car.
Yup. Yup. God, but I'm telling you, man, it's such a fun movie. It's one that I wasn't I had never seen before, but I've always heard about it. I've always thought about wanting to watch it, and I just never got around to it. And I'm glad that I did get to it because it's really it's so much fun, and it's something that to me, it's an example of how you can do the whole parody thing, but it could be genuine, and funny. And I think what a lot of parodies don't do, and what a lot of parodies didn't do at the time was, try to be genuine. They were like, oh, like parodies are big in this time, let's just make it. And this one just feels like it's a fucking it's genuine and it works.
Like they wanted to make a comedy
Yeah,
and not just a parody. Like they went in there wanting to be funny. And I
yeah,
think they hit the mark. There's the scene where they're in that crowd of zombies and
yeah,
they do the acting class, and the one actress, she is, I guess she's the acting teacher, and they have the zombie on the stake and she's just trying to get them to, like, and this is how you act like a zombie, and then they go through the crowd, and it's like, okay,
yeah.
if I had to think about it, yeah, I would totally want to see that in a zombie movie. Like, would the zombies like know that I wasn't a zombie?
Yup, yup. And I love that the zombies actually fucking fall for it. It's a comedic homage. It's a
They do
comedic
fall
homage.
for it until Nick Frost's character is on the phone,
Which I thought was one of the funniest things I've ever fucking seen in a movie.
and they're just
Like,
fighting in front of these zombies, and the zombies aren't attacking. The zombies are so put off by this and so bewildered that these guys broke character to basically tell the guy wanting to buy weed and have weed. Um,
yeah.
and they're
Which,
just
by the
like,
way, Brad, I didn't notice. At first I didn't know what that shirt said. I thought that shirt said I have weed, but it says I have wood. The whole time, like until like you got a really good look at it with a zoom in,
yeah.
with a closer angle. I thought the whole time it said fucking I thought the whole fucking time it said I love weed. I mean I have weed. But no, it said I have wood. I have wood. But I mean I see why you got a cult following, Brad. It's easily one of Edgar Wright's best movies, man. I think it's and I think it continues to show. It's a great first movie in that trilogy of his, and it really sets the tone because like fucking Hot Fuzz is is just as great.
Yeah,
The
Hot
next
Fuzz is
one,
hilarious as shit.
fucking Hot Fuzz is amazing, bro. Hot Fuzz is so funny. Uh, but yeah, and for a movie that's like kind of low budget, man, the
6.1
effects are
million.
great.
I mean,
You-
but there wasn't, the sets were kind of kept to a minimum.
Yeah,
Like they were in their house. They went to his ex's apartment, and then
Yeah.
the Winchester. That was kind of it.
yeah. Oh, I fucking love the whole like oh we're gonna take another car. Why? And then you just look at the cars all fucked. It's like, dude, you were just supposed to park. I'm like,
Yeah, and you think about it, and he totally did it on purpose in order to drive the Jaguar.
Yep. 100%. You fucking did. But then again, when are you gonna ever have the chance to drive a Jaguar, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But because there's so many moments in this movie that you kind of like forget about them. And one of them that I totally forgot about is when they're first driving away from that crowd of zombies in the red car,
Yeah.
and they hit the guy in the street,
Yeah.
and they back it up, and like Simon Pegg's character is just like beside him, so I was like, oh no, we killed someone, and like the dude lifts his head up at the zombies, so he's like, oh thank God, and they drive off.
Yep. Oh man, so many funny moments in this movie, man. And it's such a great movie. I can't say enough of that. I really enjoyed this one, and I think that it's just another great movie in Edgar Wright's career. I can't believe he had only made a movie before this, and of course the that series that he worked on. But it's just very telling of where he would continue to like create his style, and obviously now in 2025 we know Edgar Wright very well. We know what when we watch an Edgar Wright film, we know that it's an Edgar Wright film. We know what we look out for, and we know his signature editing style and his directing style as well. I'm gonna go ahead and give Shaun of the Dead a. I haven't done this in a while, Brad. It's been a while since I've done this, but I'm gonna go ahead and give Shaun of the Dead a perfect score of a 10 out of 10. I think it's a fantastic movie. Just like Hot Fuzz, it's a 10 out of 10. I would hope when I get the chance to watch The World's End, I would have the same opinion. But I fucking love this movie. It was so much fun, and just one that I want to rewatch again.
I can't remember the last time Roll was given a 10 to one of my choices.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a while, huh?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I mean, how am I supposed to follow that up? I chose this movie. I was thinking, like 9.5 range. But, honestly, there's really nothing wrong with this film. I can't find anything. I can't really find anything wrong with this film. And it's freaking hilarious. For the third watch, I'm still finding shit that's funny, even like if it's the small slip, and you just slipped on blood and didn't even fucking notice.
And I love that the military comes in, and they still have that lady still comes out to hit with fucking golf clubs, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like you have a military with weapons.
Yeah, you could ask for a gun.
Yeah.
But yeah, 10 out of 10. Well, I agree.
Yeah. It's a great movie, Brad. And I love Edgar Wright. He's such a great filmmaker. And
I mean, it's probably the best zombie comedy ever made.
100%. At least the best one that I can remember watching. It's been a while since I've seen World's End, but I think they reversed the Frost peg rules. But I think it was well received. I need to watch it. I know it's on Peacock, so I gotta sit down and watch it. But I really enjoyed this movie. And
I was surprised this was on Peacock, honestly.
Yeah, I want to rewatch Hot Fuzz as well because I fucking love Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz is hilarious, man.
Hot Fuzz is funny as shit.
Yeah, I love Olivia Colman in that movie. But with that being said, that concludes our review of Shaun of the Dead. As always, keep up to date with us on thenerdcore.com, Twitter at the Nerdcore, Instagram at the Nerdcore, Letterboxd the Nerdcore. TikTok to Nerdcore, Patreon.com/Nerdcore, Discord link is in the description below, and of course if you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss a single review that drops on the channel. Let me know what your thoughts are on Shaun of the Dead in the comments below. What do you think about the movie? Is it your favorite movie in the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy, or is it your least favorite? Let us know. Talk to us. As always, leave a 5-star review on your favorite podcast app of choice, and follow us on that app as well. All of that would help us out so much. And of course, we would also appreciate you guys. Wait, I already said that. I already said to subscribe. Sorry. I kind of just woke up, guys. Yeah. Thank you to our patrons. Without them, none of this is really possible without their wonderful contributions. And, of course, our wonderful executive producer, Shane. Where can you find him, Brett?
Thank you. You can follow our friend Shane at twitch.tv/xsrk or on Twitter at thrifted.io or go buy something from the
I just woke up.
.com/Prison City Vintage.
Yeah. We love you guys so much, our patrons. We love our YouTube subscribers. We love our podcast listeners. Every one of y'all are awesome. We appreciate you guys. If you guys continue supporting us, we will continue to give you guys the best fucking reviews that we can get. And 776 episodes later, no signs of stopping. Maybe at 1,000, I don't know. But we'll see. We have to make it there first. Yeah. But Brad, with that being said, we're gonna get out of here. We'll see you guys for the Dark City review tomorrow on Patreon, and then what's it called? It'll be uploaded later in the week for everybody else. And if you're on Patreon at the $5 tier and above, you get your episode 5, season 3, episode 5 watch along of Spawn. No clue how the fuck we're gonna end this series, but I'm willing to see where the fuck we're going. But so far, season 3 is pretty good and it is better than season 2. So you should go and check that out at the $5 tier and above. But for now, Brad, let's go ahead and get him the fuck out of here.
All right, Raul. Thank you for being a host as always. Thank you to Stacy for joining us in chat. Thank you to our listeners out there, Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, I'm going to go ahead with Stacy to the Winchester until all this blows over. Young Yoda out.